Hello everyone, Jonas here with another replay for you. Today I actually have Bio from VP Gamers, which is a Grandmasters player, versus TT1, a very respected Protoss player, also in a Grandmasters League. So both of these guys definitely very high up there. Bio, last I know, was top 50 on the Grandmasters list, so he's definitely making his way up on the actual ladder there. And then TT1, definitely a well-known Protoss player. He's definitely up there on the ladder too. I don't know exactly where he's at, but I know he's up there. But we'll definitely see what type of game there. It looks like they're having a little conversation there. Bio looks to get kind of upset there for some reason. Something about a cannon rush. I don't know. But we are going to be on JonusHK here, which is another map that I kind of like. Usually you do see fax expand builds on this map. As you can see, TT1 putting a forward pylon up here. Probably going to be throwing a forge and a gateway down to actually expand here pretty fast. We'll have to wait and see. Usually that's what people do on this map. So we'll definitely probably see a macro game. We are going to see Bio just basically macroing up at this point, since we are so early in the game. Be interesting to see if he goes hatchery first or if he goes spawning pool first. So far we'll just have to wait and see. We do have a probe actually making its way across the map, scouting on top there. Now he's actually making his way on top right now. And we'll see if he actually goes in the base and if he actually stops the expansion from going up. We are going to see spawning pool go down first and also the extractor go down first. So he is going to be throwing that hatchery up here very soon, I'm expecting here. TT1 hasn't really did much yet in his base. He hasn't throw up a cannon or a gateway yet. Forge and a gateway yet. Still just a pylon, so very interesting there. I guess he's really just seeing what his opponent's doing first before he actually takes a direction. I guess if he was waiting for a fast expand, he might have done a cannon rush. I guess that's what they were talking about earlier. I guess maybe TT1 did a cannon rush the last time they played. I have no idea, but very interesting conversation here they're having. So I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if they don't like each other or if they're just playing or what. But TT1 throwing down that forge first, so he's definitely going to go with a fast expansion, as you can see here. We do have across the map the Bio. He's actually going for metabolic boost without even expanding yet. So he's definitely going with some sort of maybe all-in tactic, maybe a lot of Zerglings on the field since he is aware of his opponent doing this. I have no idea. We'll have to wait and see what happens. We are going to see a gateway go down as well with that forge almost completed, so we'll see some cannons being thrown up here very shortly. And there goes finally the expansion from Bio here at about 20 supply there. So very, very late expansion. I guess he was just really worried about that cannon rush there. Like I said, I guess maybe that happened last game that they played. We are going to see a cannon almost completed there, about 60% done, and that second expansion almost done as well. The saturation will begin over here on TT1's first base. We do have a Cybernex core going down. This is not blocked off yet, though, and we do have 4 Zerglings coming in here. Will they be able to get in here? This probe is going to be able to finish this blockage here, but that cannon is up, so it's not going to be able to do much. So TT1 doing a great job blocking that off. And Bio is saying Void Rays, so we'll have to wait and see if Bio is correct on that matter. Thinking Void Rays there. And he does finish that wall off there, so he does have a complete wall, putting that pylon down to block it completely off. So he could possibly go Void Rays, but the only problem is he only has 1 gas. So I really doubt that's going to happen. I'm really expecting more of like a 6 gate or something like that. But we'll have to wait and see here. We do have Bio getting his expansion finally up here. And warp gate technology for TT1 started here, about 20% done. This queen is going to start to spread the creep down here and get those ejections going. And then we do have some workers being transferred, actually just being produced, so they're going to actually go right to work here on that second hatchery there. Very interesting to see what TT1 does here. He does throw up all gases now, so he does have all 3 gases up, and then that first gas obviously was done already, so he is definitely going to be getting some gas heavy units. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. I have no idea yet. There's only 1 gate up so far. We'll definitely are going to see what transition he's going to go here very shortly, though. We even have Bio throwing in a 3rd base as well, so he's definitely going to go for that, definitely that macro game there. We still have, there we go, gates finally going down. 3 gates already completed there, or 3 gates being completed there, so he has 4 gates up. I expect a couple more gates though from TT1 here. Just waiting, maybe he's just waiting to get some money here, build up. He's definitely keeping probe count up high there, and there goes another pylon going down. We do have hallucination coming down and attack 1 actually being researched as well, so keeping up with his upgrades is always a good thing to do. And if we look at the unit counts here, probe count 45 to 40, so definitely very close up on the units counts there for the probe and drone count. Bio trying to spread that creep as much as he can, popping a lot of Zerglings out as well. It doesn't really have any tech going at this point in the game, and he's going to be a little bit behind on the gas as well. So we aren't going to see probably mutas on the field for a little while, but he is definitely going to have a lot of Zerglings there just to protect his base. A little bit of a question mark goes down for Bio. I guess he saw something maybe. He's really thinking there's some void rays going down, but there is not actually a robotics facility in the base at all yet, so he definitely isn't going that direction. So we do have Bio completely off here. Definitely a lot of gateways now, 5 gateways he's up to. He can support a couple more, I think, off of these 2 bases though. Stalkers and sentries coming out in the field as well. We do have a lot of Zerglings being produced, 10 more actually being produced in the field. The Baneling Nest is going down as well, and then we do have TT1 throwing down that robotics facility finally with a Twilight console, so definitely going to start working on some more upgrades. That 1 attack almost completed for TT1 right around the corner, and we do have some scouting Zerglings coming into the base to see what is going on. They're not going to see much though because this is fully blocked off. He might be able to see some sentries though if he was lucky there, but still might not be able to see that. Hallucination going down. Here we go. The Phoenix is going down, scouting everything. Sees that there is 3 bases to 2 at this point in the game. I'm sure he probably expected that already, though, leaving the Zerg kind of on his own, which is never a good thing. There goes the actual Spire finally going down, and the attack 1 and the armor 1 is going down for our Zerg player. And also getting the hooks going on too. So definitely working on his upgrades. It's always a bonus for both players to see that. We are obviously going to be seeing some fast Banelings on the field, and we do have that robotics facility or robotics bay going down. So Colossus definitely in sight for TT1. Still no blink, still no charge. I'm certain that he's going to be getting blink though because he had a lot of stalkers. Did have a lot of stalkers in the back there, I guess, protecting just in case mutas do come into play here, which they eventually will because the Spire is almost completed. Worker count 56 to 60, so pretty even there on the worker count. Just basically waiting to see what direction our players take here. Well, we know what direction they're taking, but see who attacks first, I should say. Look at all those Zerglings, tons of Zerglings on the field. He is getting those upgrades for them as well. And there goes 8 mutas actually coming up on the field as well. So definitely going to go for some harassment. There are cannons though around his mineral lines, so definitely going to be protected with those cannons. Might be able to pick off some pylons on the edges there, but there comes the stalkers as well. So we have TT1 playing very smart, getting the troops he needs to actually protect from mutas. We do have Bio just spreading the creep and keeping up on his macro though, so he's doing a great job with that. And the mutas are going to be arriving now as well. He does have a few minerals built up there, 800 minerals, almost 1,000 now. So I don't know if he's saving for some or if he's just kind of slipping on his macro there. But Zerg usually has a lot of minerals in the bank. 18 more Zerglings on the field, coming on the field, 8 more now. So he's definitely making a lot of Zerglings. 2 attack going down for those Zerglings as well, and the 1 attack armor almost completed there. We do have level 3 are being researched for TT1 here with the external thermal lance as well. So both players doing a great job just trying to macro up and keep their upgrades going and keeping their troop counts high, their army counts high. Blink being researched now. Blink's always a very good choice. That's a lot of Zerglings though, and Banelings being made there. We do have 9 Banelings actually being produced here. I'm sure we'll see more. Mutas coming here to harass actually makes the TT1 cancel that 3rd expansion that was going up, and the mutas will back away. So TT1 kind of off guard here in a little bit, and kind of in a weird situation where these mutas are going to keep on harassing them. Mutas can be very, very annoying there, and he does throw down that expansion once again. And the mutas do go back at home, so he's going to be a little bit safe for now. My goodness, this is going to be scary once the Zerglings come into play. Only 2 Colossus to deal with this, but there are a few force fields. He needs to be very, very good on his force fields against these Zerglings. Great force fields, though, will actually help out quite a bit and might actually, you know, turn the battle there if done right. Muta's coming in here once again to go for this 3rd expansion. Will they force the cancel again? He's in position, though. He shouldn't be able to cancel that, and he does actually make them back away just in time. We are going to see TAC 2 for an armor 2 actually going down for the Zerg opponent, and also that 3 attack for the Protoss units are almost completed there, so he'll have that, and then he'll be able to start on his shields. Another Colossus coming out, a lot more mutas and Zerglings, but this army is maxed for bio, so very scary, producing more banelings to go with it as well. And we do have the mutas actually coming to the back of the base. There are cannons back there, but that's a lot of mutas. They can easily deal with 1 cannon or 2 or 3. But they're going to go for the actual tech units here, and this might actually hurt a little bit. They are going to go for that cannon. The cannon will go down pretty fast, but here comes the stalkers. They are going to come in here, blink right up on that ledge. I think he should have not wasted that blink. He probably should have marched up from this front end there, and then actually blink right down on the low ground and possibly take down a lot of those mutas. But he didn't do that, so it's all good. He does save that box facility, though, from going down, because there was in jeopardy of going down there. And he does save the Colossus that was actually being created there. We do have TT1 actually possibly pushing out. This is going to be interesting. Look at all those banelings and Zerglings he has in that army there. Oh my gosh. And here we go. We do have the engagement from Bio coming in on the middle of the map. Zerglings and banelings coming in here. No force fields yet. No force fields at all. And they go down really late, and this army's in jeopardy of all going down by the banelings and Zerglings. And oh my gosh, that was a basic annihilation. Late force fields caused the attack there. Oh my gosh, that was not good at all. And that's going to be probably GG, unfortunately, for TT1 not getting the force fields down. And he is going to blame that on the lag, unfortunately. But he was, it must have been something, because he did not get those force fields down at all. And that game just turned to be a one-sided battle, unfortunately, for TT1. And Bio is going to take this with ease. And we do have TT1 just trying to bring in more units here. And we do have lots of Zerglings actually marching into the base. He's going to be just keeps on rallying those Zerglings, and that's going to be GG, unfortunately. And that's the game. Basically, it came down to force fields, and he did not have any force fields. He did say he lagged a little bit there, which could be a possibility. But no force fields with banelings and Zerglings coming into that army is going to be GG any time of the day. So that just shows you how powerful those banelings and Zerglings can be. Try playing against a Zerg as Terran with siege tanks out of position. It happens like that too. But anyways, that was definitely a very interesting game. I just wanted actually to post a replay of Bio, one of our pro players on our team for VP Gamers. I hope you did enjoy that. But anyways, I hope you guys subscribe, and hope you go to my live channel, Justin.tv/INSJonus. It'll be in this description down below. But that's all I have for today, and you guys have a great day.